Happy Saturday, everyone. Today we're talking about 3 simple things that you can do this weekend or whenever your weekend is that will help build your foundation for success, either now or in the future. Nothing crazy, but I promise, even if you're starting from scratch on all these items that I mentioned, these 3 things will start pushing you forward in terms of your life, your career, your personal, everything, if you do them consistently. Number 1, pretty simple. Spend 30 minutes on the weekend reading. That's it, just 30 minutes, a half an hour. That's not much time. Now, what you read is up to you. It can be business books, it can be fiction, fantasy, it can be something inspirational, it can be autobiographies, whatever it is. Just something to feed your mind a little bit this weekend. Now, 30 minutes isn't much, and you can start there and build up. But the key thing is that you want to feed your mind some new material, some different material, because you never know when a great idea will come to you from something you read. It could be something as, basic as a comic book. It could be, quantum physics. Whatever it is you're reading, all you want is that one idea that can change your week, your month, or maybe even your life. And the way you do that is by introducing new ideas, new books into your mind. Again, at least 30 minutes this weekend. That's number 1. Number 2, spend at least 30 minutes on the weekend working out. Now, my experience, folks who are really fit, you're doing all that anyway and probably a lot more. That's good. But if you're watching this video and you hit January, you want to make some changes, you want to get fit, and you're starting from absolute scratch, from the very beginning of your fitness journey, just spend 30 minutes, just a nice walk, right? You have to be intentional about it. Mark off that time and say, for these 30 minutes, I'm going to walk from here to there or whatever. But just that little bit of a start will help get you in the mindset of continuing to improve your fitness, and really you'll start seeing results in your body, in your level of fitness as you continue to do it. Of course, you'll continue to progress from there. Maybe walking leads to running, leads to weightlifting, leads to Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu, or leads to some other form, Pilates, yoga, whatever it is. But just start with 30 minutes on the weekend to feed your body, right? It's the one that you get. Make sure you're taking care of it. Now, the third one is actually the most important, because I feel like it's the one that people do the least nowadays. A lot of people read 30 minutes to an hour or more on the weekends. A lot of people spend at least 30 minutes or more working out on the weekends. That's great. But this one, if you really do this one, I promise you, you'll see results really quickly, and it'll change your whole mind frame. Spend 1 hour a weekend on either fleshing out a new concept or an idea, or refining something you're already doing. What do I mean by that? You remember in school when they used to put us in groups and we used to have to brainstorm on whatever project the teacher gave us, right? Sit down at your desk, table, wherever, get a piece of paper and a pen, and whatever you're doing as far as an idea that's been in the back of your mind, just flesh it out on the paper. Write out everything that's associated with it. What is the idea? What are you trying to do, right? What are some obstacles? What are some benefits? Whatever comes to mind. Set your timer, put your phone away, turn your TV off, everything. Just spend 1 hour really fleshing out that idea. Or spend 1 hour trying to refine something you're already doing. For my martial artists out there, get your pen and paper and sit down. Write down what your jiu-jitsu is, what your Muay Thai is today. For my actors, musicians, write down what your performance art is now, or your small business, whatever. And then write down ideas you can do to make it better, to make it more along the lines of your goals, to improve it here or there. Things you have to take away. Maybe there are certain techniques that don't serve you. Maybe there's stretching you need to do. Maybe you need to redesign your training regimen. Whatever it is, spending 1 hour focused on refining or refreshing an idea that you have, or creating a new idea that you've had in the back of your mind, will pay such dividends. You spend 1 hour today, okay, great, you put that idea back, you put that paper away. Maybe you come back 3 more days like, this came to mind. Do that again and again and again. You're gonna look up after a little bit of time, you're gonna have at least a beginning blueprint of what you need to do. And like we always say on this channel, once you know what you're supposed to do, the next thing is just do it. Guys, these are 3 very basic things. Just to recap, of course. Number 1, read for at least 30 minutes on the weekend. 2, work out for at least 30 minutes on the weekend. 3, spend 1 hour working on a new idea or refining an existing thing you're doing. If you do these 3 things consistently, keep refining, keep improving, you'll look up in 2 months, you will be in better shape, you'll have new ideas in your mind, and that book or novel, that bestseller that's in the back of your mind, or that new form of martial arts that's in your mind will be a lot closer to being alive than if you just ignore this and let all your dreams and visions die. Be a movie star every day, guys. Have a great weekend.